Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menga's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Manga's come, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
Damn. It still says that I'm offline.
Wait,
Oh, okay.
I wanna thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
Yep.
No, not anyone.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
It wasn't tight. I don't even know if I have my mic on or off. Oh. Wonder why the dashboard still says that I'm offline. Yeah, whatever. Say something. Or type something, should I say.
What about the treasure?
If we learn anything...
Yeah,
great.
you type something.
If not...
Thought you need coin from Dijkstra to help the other mages.
True, I do. Lots of ways to get gold, though. It's just not the most important thing now.
Let me know when you send something. Yeah, so I see it on the thing. I can type it on my phone.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
I've been doing this
Carol,
mission for
remember,
like
I
a
can
fucking
take care of myself.
hour, 2
What are you
hours now,
talking about?
while talking to y'all.
The hunters. They won't treat me
Yeah.
like a lady,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
I really like that outfit
Can't
she's
promise
wearing.
that.
I'm still asking you to, alright?
Exactly.
All right.
Apparently the games will load faster if you have them offline versus, or if you have them on an external hard drive versus your internal hard drive. It shows me as a viewer,
What do you want?
because I'm
Here for
on
my
the
reward.
on my phone,
For a witch.
even though I'm not.
Recognize who I got? It's Triss Merigold.
Marigold. Come in then.
That says one viewer. Oh, probably because I closed the video feed
Triss
on mine.
Marigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses.
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Marigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menga himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
Yeah, you might know how to handle witches when they're brought to you in chains.
What's that supposed to mean?
That you're crap witch hunters if a witcher's gotta do your hunting for you.
Listen here, mutant. Since we entered this town, we've made ashes of over 100 mages, alchemists, dopplers, and other vermin. So don't you be telling us how to do our jobs, got it?
What's it they say? Quality over quantity? Because if it were about numbers, you might as well burn herbalists, village healers, hell, entire villages, black cats included.
You must think you're funny.
Maybe he is, fuck if we know. Thing is, we've no sense of humor. Devils, I advise you not to try.
Shit.
Don't let him drive you back!
Damn. Cut his head straight off his fucking shoulders. I'm gonna revert a save because that is not at all what I intended. I did not realize this antagonize him would piss him off that badly.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him.
Hey, at least you got a
to
good fight scene
Tilly,
though. I ripped
an
the
O'Neill
fucking guys and
Ranger,
stabbed him
and
in the
an
chest
expert
and
at
ripped his
finding
head
the
off.
lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Oh, long ass load scenes on this. It's a godling. They are really fucked up, really fucking creepy creatures. She forced the girl in the bed as a dreamist. She can control dreams and shit, and find out shit from like your past and your future through dreams. And the godling trapped her in her own nightmare. I had to convince it to wake up, to wake her up. I kind of needed her to find your effective daughter. Alright, let's see if I can have this conversation a little bit nicer now.
What?
Don't forget.
Blah blah blah. I don't need to actually hear it all again.
Not so fast.
You reckon?
Let
Vulgar tongues.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance?
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you.
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menge.
Manga don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by. With my friend Marigold.
Fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
I like how this game, like, you can, depending on how you talk, depends on whether you kill the entire fucking place, or you go and have a peaceful conversation with them.
Scram before I lose my patience.
You actually have like major
Oh!
changes.
Here's where we split up. Go see Menga. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her
Oh, yeah.
until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, play it tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
Fine, take her. I'd rather she didn't interrupt my conversation. But hands off, don't touch her.
Why? Feel sorry for the bitch.
No, couldn't give a shit about her. But if I don't get what I want from Menga, I'll want to sell her to someone else. Don't want you damaging the goods.
Keen nose for enterprise. You'd make a great madam. Don't you worry. Mengrel give you your coin, and Marigold will get what she deserves.
Hehehe. Then watch this then.
No torture till I get there. Got it?
Got it. No torture.
What? The Horson's casting spells. Get him!
Oh shit.
Not to try my patience.
You should have run.
Get out!
I really... I need to learn to fucking fix my damn spells. I don't want to use... Goddamn fucking spell. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to fight against all these people. Apparently using your spell fucking sets them all off on you.
Triss could not help
I've
Geralt,
never had
yet she
someone
did direct
break
him
out
to
of the
Kareem
fucking
Tilly, an
mind spell
Oneiromancer
before,
and an expert at
and yet it's a
finding the lost
fucking
and the missing.
executioner that can do it.
Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it,
It does,
Ciri,
but
the bard,
he looks like a very stupid ass
Geralt
person.
now knew that
I mean, he
to
looks
find
like he's
Ciri,
not all
he
that
would
smart.
first need to find his dear
And yet he was one
friend.
of able to fucking break through it. It makes sense that he wouldn't be able to, but it doesn't look like he should be able to. Yeah, that's the first time I come across someone that could stand up to it. I've probably done it to 6 or 7 different people, including a high up ranking military officer. Wow. Oh, fucking seriously. Most recent save apparently saved after that fucking point. I gotta go back to the one before, which is probably when I
Triss
entered the
could not
gates,
help
and I have to
Geralt,
start over
yet she
again.
did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oneiromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first
Then
need to find
I kind of
his dear
decided
friend.
this guy, he's gonna be, problem killing monsters or enemies and stuff, but human life. Tries to save human life as much as possible. Yeah, there are some times when you have to kill, but likes to avoid conflict with humans.
Are you talking about how his like morals are, or how your morals playing him?
Ain't that the same thing?
Well, there's how the game designs him if they want you to play that way.
Oh, the game has. I don't think they're really designed a way for him to be. Period. I mean, if he's all there, you could sit there and just, you could walk in that place and just start murdering everybody. If as long as you can fight them off, you're good. Or you can walk in the place and have conversations, and I don't think would have to escalate to violence. I don't.
Yeah,
Like I said, if it's like a monster or something, kill them all, no fucking problem. If it's
Here's where
a
we
human,
split up. Go see
try
Mengen.
to avoid killing
Marigold will be
humans if
next to him.
possible.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, playing tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
Fine, take her. I'd rather she didn't interrupt my conversation. But hands off, don't touch her.
Why? Feel sorry for the bitch.
No, couldn't give a shit about her. But if I don't get what I want from Menga, I'll want to sell her to someone else. Don't want you damaging the goods.
Keen nose for enterprise. You'd make a great madam. Don't you worry. Mengrel will give you your coin, and Marigold will get what she deserves.
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
I really hope she doesn't end up getting fucking seriously hurt or something.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This Witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Marigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit. Have a drink, Witcher.
Tell your boys to leave Triss alone first.
Not a chance. The bitch must howl.
I've tried to be polite. You just won't let me.
Guards! In here!
Why is it? I don't. Okay, now I want to fucking do this. I want to see if there's a damn way to play this through without killing people. Or is it just not fucking possible? I said something that's in white text, which white text is almost always peaceful. Like, doesn't really. No, white text usually gets more information, but doesn't actually make a major change.
An expert at finding the lost and the missing.
No.
Guided
It
by
can work like that,
Karim
though.
Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Damn.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa
Oh, I'm reading
Ironheart.
something.
This Witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit. Have a drink, Witcher.
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
Kurt, please see why Miss Merigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'll be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
Still haven't paid me for the witch, yet your hunters are already torturing her.
What of it?
You're damaging goods you haven't paid for yet.
This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none.
God, I can't imagine your fingernails ripped off.
Don't worry, you shan't leave empty-handed. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for Merigold.
Yeah, that's the girl that's
Awfully
helping me.
generous. Why?
That went in there to get
Well,
tortured,
you turned in your
knowing she was gonna
lover.
get tortured.
The emotional trauma it must entail. You
Either that or
deserve
she's faking it
compensation.
and like controlling him. I don't know which really. Yeah. Are they yours or mine? Huh. Yeah, that's her fucking fingernails that are being ripped off. And it's like, oh. I
Yeah, I've plowed Triss. But what does it matter if you're paying gold for her head?
Oh yeah. Nearly forgot the mutations strip witches of feelings.
No, no more.
Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the other hand. This little piggy went wee. Oh! Bitch bit me! Oh, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on her. Dimeridian.
She
or
bit the
calm her
torturer.
down.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can
we got down to the last one on one hand.
So, You know
And
something
he keeps
about
looking,
Philippa,
the guard keeps looking at
but
me
I'll
to see my
wager you
reaction
won't
because he
share
knows
this
that
information
Geralt
for
used to
free.
be a lover of hers.
What do you want in return?
And his face remaining calm, but his hand keeps tightening into a huge fist. I keep getting the option to say like something like this here where it says, "Fuck it, had enough of this masquerade." I'm about to tell him to free my friend Dandelion, which is probably going to be really bad. Probably gonna start something a bit.
It's simple. Free Dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philippa. Tempting
What'd you
offer,
say?
I admit, but I must say no. You see, I've a magnificent
Because she's a
execution
witch.
plan for Dandelion in
They
Oxenford.
torture witches,
A
period.
breaking wheel, flaying alive, and so forth. It should work wonders for the mores of the academic youth and townsfolk.
When's this morally instructive spectacle due to take place?
When I issue the order in person, Dandelion will remain in the dungeons beneath Temple Isle until then. So sorry I cannot be of help. Perhaps we can agree different terms. But first, let's see how Miss Marigold fares. It's grown suspiciously quiet in there. Come.
I would talk to you randomly.
Oh damn, no, not me. Damn, she actually, out of all the witches, she was able to break out of all that shit with bloody finger. So,
Please say where Dandelion is.
Yes, but
oh fuck, oh no. She didn't like the torture, I don't think.
Triss.
Oh fuck, I would not want to piss her off. Hey, says I got.
I should tend to your wounds.
No need. I'm fine. Well, mostly fine. Should heal in time for my wedding.
Sorry. Should have gotten you out sooner.
Don't apologize. I knew what I was signing up for.
Aww. I had two other people that were watching. They just went down to saying there were only two, so it's you and me. Yeah. Yeah, so she definitely. She definitely knew what the fuck she was getting in for. She was, like, willingly walking in here knowing she was going to be tortured. I couldn't fucking do that shit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she's a witch, she can heal him back, but
That was
I
just a
can
bit
stop the pain.
premature.
What do you mean?
Menga said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle. Dungeon right under the temple. He was planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Menga gave the order, in person.
Shit. Sorry, Geralt. I should have thought it through, but when I saw him,
She killed him a little bit. She killed him premature.
After what they subjected you to, no need to explain.
He'd never have agreed to help us. Even if I
I know. Let's not dwell on this. We should think about what to do next.
Dandelion's safe for now, though out of reach.
Apparently
We don't
people
stand a
really like
chance
when
if
they
anything
talk during
happens.
games.
Temple Isle's impregnable, and Menga's not likely to order his transfer, or anyone's for that matter.
Oh god, that's a... See, one thing I really like about this game is sometimes, like, I've got 3 choices here for what I can choose. Sometimes it'll let me go through and do one, it doesn't pan out, I can do another, it doesn't pan out, the third one works fine. Sometimes each one takes you off into 3 different directions. And you can't just go back. You can't just go back without reloading the save. Like I said, I might search his body and find something, go off in the air. Might try to go find a necromancer to bring him back to life or some shit. Might try to go get the burned piece of paper out.
Let's search his corpse.
Right. Could find something that'll help us.
Just so many choices. Like, Fallout used to be something like that, but Fallout
Just his
4 is all
office
seems like the
case
same damn
pockets.
thing.
Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait. Something
Yeah, there's not
similar.
really much of a different playthroughs. No
What
matter
is
what
it?
you do, is all pretty much the same, but
The key to a vault. Here. Give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
like, see, now I get to do 3 things. I found the key to give to Dijkstra, which will help, that part. Necromancer, I'll just do them in
Could
order.
you revive him?
Maybe. If I actually practiced black magic. Haven't sunken that low just yet.
Saw Menga burn a sheet of paper right before we came in here.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us. Too late now.
So there's no way you could recover the note.
Sadly, no. I'm a sorceress, not a miracle worker. Nothing but dead ends. We'll need to make do.
Breaking Dandelion out's starting to look like our last option.
Geralt, you know me. I'm all for finding solutions. I don't give up easily. But in this case, there's no hope.
Damn.
Not a shred. No one escapes the dungeons beneath the temple, and no one's ever been broken out.
Anyone actually tried?
They've tried, Geralt. I've tried, to be exact. Shortly before you arrived. It almost cost me my life.
No, not really. I have this horrible habit whenever a game starts going off on like a cutscene and like telling the story of it, I tend to completely tune out every fucking thing. So if I ever ask you to repeat what you just said, it's I'm listening to the cutscene more than I am to you.
Menga's the only one who could have ordered Dandelion's release.
Yes. Or someone who looks exactly like him.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now.
Dudu's? I'm looking for a guy named Dudu.
Fingers crossed. Listen,
Yeah,
there is
D-U-D-U.
one other thing I wanted to talk about, but not here, not now. Come by when you have a moment. I'd appreciate it. All right, we need to get out of here.
Alright. Apparently, I'm guessing I can romance her because last time it said something along the lines of come by whenever you have a moment or stuff like that. It was to romance. Not again for the first time I romanced her, but yeah. Yeah. Go to twitch.com/your username and then /dashboard. The app seems really crappy to me. I couldn't even follow your girlfriend whenever through the app because she didn't have a stream going. I had to go to the website and find her profile on the website and then hit follow. Yeah. You might as well call her that. If not that, then what else? Alright, I got... What do I want to put this point in? very much a physical build.
There's a Brahmin just standing at my my bar, like standing staring at the barkeeper. It's like, serve me a drink. Alright. Now let's see. I sell a lot of stuff.
I don't really play signs that much, so the only sign I ever really use is the shield, but I can't really see putting in 4 more points here just to unlock the ability to make it more, like waste 4 points, at least especially at this point, just to be able to unlock a stronger shield. And only by 5% at first. Probably max out at like 10, 15, 10 or 25.
Oh man, I have a lot of carrots and stuff again.
I can't even use the skill until I get one more level because I don't have an open skill slot yet. But so should I get, whenever I apply oils applied to the blade, give a 3% chance of poisoning the target. Presumably that's going to go up as I increase the level of it. So every time I use an oil and then hit somebody, it's got a chance to poison them. Or should I raise the critical hit rate and the damage, critical damage of my fast attack?
I would go with the poison.
Versus making critical hits better?
Well, I don't know. The poison seems like it's a for sure thing, and then with you with the critical hits,
The
you can
poison,
roll
well,
randomly, right?
it's the same with both. Poison's only a percentage. Starts out at 3% of, there's a 3% chance to poison whenever I apply an oil. Yeah. I think I'll go probably with the critical hits because I can get more in the combat tree and be able to get some of the higher up stuff. It's like there's one that if I can get 30 points in it, I can have crippling strikes, fast attacks, and I'll apply a bleeding effect. I don't know if bleeding. Depending on how I don't remember what game it was. There was a game I played before where the way bleeding effects worked was the bleeding effects stacked. If you got 2 bleeding, if you did something that made someone bleed twice, they would do it simultaneously. Rather than increase the duration, it would do them at the same time. So if you got 10 bleeding hits off on them, it would, instead of doing, say, 5 damage for every second for 5 seconds, it would do 50 damage for every second for 5 seconds. I don't know if this game does it that way or not, or if they can even stack it all, but still potentially very good. Ooh, deadly precision. One of the high up things in combat. Each adrenaline point adds 1% to the chance of killing an opponent instantly. Yeah. Oh no, it's a low percent, but I don't know how many adrenaline points you get. I don't know exactly how many adrenaline points you can get, but it's still, I think you only get 3 adrenaline points, but still a 3% chance to instantly kill an opponent every time you hit them if you've got 3 adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points build up every time you hit somebody. Your adrenaline points build up. When you take damage or you're out of combat, it drops. And the adrenaline points increases your raw damage output. I think I'm actually going to get Battle Trance. I'm going to upgrade that a little bit. That reduces the amount that your adrenaline points are lost by damage. Which means I'll lose less adrenaline, and so the longer a fight goes through, the more damage I'll do in a longer fight. Option to sneak. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Finally made that thing the right without actually having to kill anybody besides her killing him. Technically, I still didn't kill him, so it's good for me. And apparently, my controller batteries are low. So while I have the map pulled up, I'm gonna switch batteries real quick. Alright, I'm back.
I either go out another way or ready my sword.
Geralt, over here! This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam.
I could have stolen this fucking barrel. Fucking fire. Yeah, I could have stolen those damn. Ooh. Oh, I can loot them while they're burning. I don't know. Could be mine. I got some hide out of one of them. Alright. What? Wait, I'm so quieter then. Alright, hold on. Alright, how's that now? I don't know, I might have been talking quiet, I don't fucking know. No? No? Moody. What? Move a little bit closer. Alright, let's hope this fall doesn't fucking kill me. The only way I can, it tells me to find a way out of here. It's the only way I can figure out how to get out of here. Okay. This guy seems to like fucking die whenever you drop from like 3 feet. I know, right? Son of it, I'm still locked in here. Hello. Oh, there's a wall I can break through.
You there, Mr. Reuven wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Hmm. Busted a fucking hole through the damn wall.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
Didn't see it anywhere, and 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, found it on Menge.
A vault that I need to find on my own. You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
That's all you're gonna say? No wry remark, no scintillating joke.
You want a knee slapper? Fine, I'll tell you one. Ready? You lied to me. Again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes, you'll live. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward.
Don't bother. I know what happened to Dandelion.
Then take my coin. I always pay my debts, even to liars. And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again.
Let's see whatever measly rewards this guy gave me. I got a what? Really? Ass. 90 coins. What would you do? What'd you leave the party for, Anarchy? I just invited you to party chat. you don't have your notifications on, so you never see this shit. What did I say? Why the fuck can't you just join back? Oh yeah, you know I don't see it on the TV screen, right? I have to look on the phone. Yeah, I unsnap mine so I can have the whole fucking screen. Yeah, it pops up a little thing at the bottom that says broadcasting the number of viewers.
That's just talk.
Hmm? And now says I got 4 viewers. But yeah, it makes it easier. Yeah, I think it makes it easier. You gotta keep an eye on like a phone or something for a conversation, as you just found out. But makes it easy. You ain't gotta squint to see text on the screen or any shit. Alright, how far am I going? Do I need to pull up my horse for this shit? I wanna run for 10 fucking miles. Oh, actually not bad now. Already over halfway there, so. It says you're the only viewer in there. I know. I've never seen that accurate. And it goes up by 4, and it goes back down by 2 every time. The 2 are us because I've got it pulled up on there. So I think it's the system like duplicating us or something. I don't fucking know. Mm-hmm.
Nothing doing. Something reads.
Where's everybody screaming for? No.
As clear as the eternal fire.
Usually whenever they scream means there's some, like, I don't know, bandits maybe or something. If somebody that's aggressive, trying to kill people, and I usually kill them. They're threatening people, but I don't fucking see them anymore. Oh, it was a kid playing around with me saying there's a Witcher. Huh. Hey, you just now told me that you're broad. Where is Scylla at? Wait, I thought the party was invite only. Oh, okay. Where is the...
They did indeed fluff about streets and yards before, rarely invading decent establishments. Oh, hard times indeed.
There's an upstairs here.
Back again, ready and trapped.
Geralt!
Yeah.
Tell me, you and Dandelion.
Yeah,
how'd you
and I
meet?
came out at the
I'd heard
exact
you
same
calling
time.
Elder. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
They ever
Just
stop
at
fighting?
first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never
Cool.
expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Dandelion. I know where he is.
Where?
Dungeons on Temple Isle.
That's not a nice jest.
No jest, sadly. But don't worry, we'll pull him out. Triss has an idea. All we gotta do is find Dudu.
So you must find Dudu in order to find Dandelion, with the aim of ultimately finding Ciri. Sounds like an awful lot of searching.
She got a good point. I've got to find Dudu in order to find Dandelion, in order to find Ciri.
You might know something.
Who Ciri's the entire point of the game is try to find. The entire point of the game is to find this girl who is essentially your semi-adopted daughter. I mean, you're literally ripping the fucking world apart to find her. You call her your daughter, but you're not really. She's not really your daughter, and you didn't really. She's kind of like your ward, who's become more than just being your ward. And she disappeared years, like 6-7 years ago.
Take care now.
Pretty much. Your girlfriend at the time, or it might have been more than a girlfriend, actually straight up called her, their daughter. So.
Do you seek to get your drop, sir? Properly ordered, or go to the fountain?
Ah, pardon me.
Alright.
Got pissed like a racehorse. Get out minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and heals me.
You gotta go all the way to the bottom. It doesn't sort them by recently or anything. So.
Top-notch swords.
Show me what you have in stock.
Damn.
Willing to craft something for me? So long.
It's like it's a fucking game. You leave it on for a while and you just randomly hear me talking throughout the day. Hmm.
Top-notch swords.
Willing to craft something for me? So long.
I think I'm gonna get off and go to bed. I'll talk to you later, Anarchy.